What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And I know the title says it's the first wash of the FJ Cruiser that I just picked up, but we did get some parts in, so I'm going to do the unboxing first. Well, I already kind of unboxed it. So first up, we got the TRD shift knob, nab. Yeah. Bam. So pick this up. TRD, bam. It looks sick. Because if you watch the interior video of the cleaning that I did on the FJ, you can see that the previous owner put a little 7-ball circular shift knob that I cannot stand. So I picked this up. It's pretty cheap actually, directly from Toyota. And then I got this. So it's blackout grill. This is an OEM part, I think, from their Black Edition. But yeah, I picked this up because the previous owner tried to, or not the previous owner, but 2 owners before him, because it was owned by 2 people. The original owner tried to paint the factory grill, and you can tell it's like it was done pretty bad. So I picked this up and I got a plastic replacement too, but that's gonna be that's gonna take a little while to get in. So these came in pretty quick because they were in stock. So after I compound the car and go to ceramic coat it, I think after I ceramic coat them, I'm gonna go ahead and put this on, or I'll do it when I finish compounding the FJ. That way I can like ceramic coat everything like as it's on. So I might do that. So yeah, so I'll put this stuff up and we'll go ahead outside and get everything together and prepare for the decon wash. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and this is day 2 of the FJ Cruiser, getting this detailed and ceramic coated. So I'm going to start off with the engine cleaning, and then we're going to move on to the outside. So the preparation for this is we did the interior already, and that was in the other video. This one I'm pretty much going to put everything into one video of the cleaning portion, and then I'll have one separate video of the compounding and the ceramic coat. So first step, like I said, we already did the interior. We're gonna do the engine bay, then I'm gonna do the wheels and tires, and then I'm gonna move to the outside, and then we're gonna decon wash, clay bar, and then pretty much be ready to go for compounding. I'll talk about some of the tools that I'm using, and we'll start off with the engine bay. All right, guys. So what I like to use might be different than what a lot of other people do and use as far as like the process of cleaning your engine bay. I kind of make it really simple. I use 2 products. So I usually use a degreaser, which I'm using Super Clean, and then after that I use some type of dressing, and in this case I'm using Meguiar's Hyper Dressing. I use this both interior and exterior, but a lot of the plastics and things like that, if you're using Hyper Dressing, it it pops. Like, it looks really good. As far as Super Clean goes, you can use any degreaser. I actually like the canned version of Super Clean because it's easy to apply, but I use both just so I can get like an even amount of degreaser everywhere. So I spray with this with the spray bottle. I use it to get like in the hard to reach areas, and this is really good for like if you're trying to get like a big surface with it. So that's the step of what I'm gonna do now. So I'm gonna hit spots that I can't really see with the can. So it's like all these like weird to reach places. Okay. Next I use the spray can version. And this stuff is like really easy to apply, and it's really satisfying. And now what I do is I take a microfiber and I agitate everything and then rinse it off. Okay, so after you wipe down everything, you're just gonna spray it one more time, and then once you spray off all the degreaser, it should be clean, or relatively like somewhat clean, and then you're gonna apply your hyper dressing. Okay guys, so once you go ahead and patted everything dry, you're gonna take a microfiber. This is one that I was gonna throw away anyways because I used it to remove some ceramic coating on a different car that I did a coating job to, so I was throwing this away anyways. What I'm going to do is spray down, spray some on the rag, spray the engine bay with the hyper dressing, and go ahead and pretty much like wipe dry. You can also, if you have a detail brush, you can get into like these hard to reach areas. I'm going to spray some on here and get the air intake hose, and some of the like the radiator hoses and things like that. Use that pretty much like hard to reach areas, like I said. You can watch me and do it, and then do it at your leisure. I try to hit like all the plastic pieces because it's definitely gonna make it pop. So okay. I just love the way this stuff smells good too, but I love the way it like makes all this stuff look. It's like money. Ooh. So like I said, I'm just hitting every spot that's pretty much like plastic. You can either spray it directly on or on your rag and then do it that way. It's really whatever you feel like, to be honest. And that's it for the engine bay. Next step is going to be the exterior. So we're gonna start with the wheels first, and then move on from there. That's it. Okay guys, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to start from the wheels. So clean the wheels first, and then I'm going to move on to the exterior. So I already filled up my buckets. This is my wheel bucket. All I did was pour some water and a little bit of brake cleaner in it. I use P&S brake clean. That stuff, like, use liberally, but like you can use as much as you want. I just do 1-to-1 ratio. So I put it in my pressure washer soap container, and I pretty much just spray them on with the container. Typically with like first washes, since this is the first wash of the FJ, I'm going to use some of the super clean wheel cleaner, scrub the tires, and then I'm going to use the P&S brake clean and get like a final clean on it, and make sure that they're really clean before we move on to the top of the rest of the car, pretty much. So I'm going to spray this on first, connect this, spray that on, and then clean the wheels that way. So that's pretty much my steps. Got my wheel brush and this one. And I'm pretty much gonna move over. Yeah. Alright guys, I don't know what it is, but my freaking pressure washer, at least the one I use at the house, like, is like messed up. So it constantly runs when it's on. So whatever, I have to like turn it on and off when I go, whenever I use it. So I already rinsed down the wheels and everything like that. Now what I'm doing is I'm spraying the super clean. And I'm too lazy to grab my I have like a handheld pump, but it's old school right there. So what I do is take my brush, I kind of clean the tire first. Now this is what I do when I'm at home, like, and I have time to, like, you know, pretty much do this. If I'm doing like a job, I don't take as long. Like I usually use brake buster and call it a day and use that. So what I like to do, since that was still brown, I'm gonna spray it one more time. And usually you can tell that your tire is clean when you do this and there's no brown, right? So if there's still brown here, you want to clean it again, because your tire dressing isn't gonna like bond to the tire. If you got a dirty tire and you use tire dressing over it, it's gonna last like a day. So sometimes this takes, like, depending on how dirty the car is, maybe like 3 times for each tire. Honestly, wheels take the longest when I'm cleaning a vehicle, so I'm taking my time, so I can see that there's still more dirt on the tire when I'm doing this. Yep. So again, I'm gonna do it one more time. Like I said, it might take 3 times. So that's the process. So as you can see, everything is pretty much clean. That's to properly clean each wheel. I'm gonna do that on every one. So like I said, you might need to do it like 2 or 3 times, depending on how bad your tires are. And that's to ensure like proper bondage from your tire dressing. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of them, and then I'm gonna attack the rest of the vehicle. All right, guys. So I'm finished with the wheels. Like I said, those, I mean, they pretty much take the longest out of cleaning the any vehicle, really, depending on how dirty they are. This is the first wash, so they're pretty bad. And it's weird because they're like new wheels and tires, or new rims and whatever. The wheel is the whole thing, just so everybody knows. But yeah, so they're new wheels. Next step, I'm using my Decontamination soap. This is stuff I got from Obsessed Garage. I got it in a gallon jug. I'm pretty sure it's like similar to Adam's Decon wash soap that they have. So what I'm gonna do is this thing had a notch. I'm pretty much gonna fill for one car. I fill in between the first 2 notches, and then I fill up about double the amount of water, and that's usually good for a whole car for me. Let's see if I can get this right. So that's about as much soap as I put in. Like I said, between the first 2 notches, and then I fill up about double the amount of water. Yeah, yeah. So, I put a little bit in my bucket. That's about as much as what I'm gonna do. And then this is ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse the car. And then spray it down. That's pretty much the process. And after I do this, I'm gonna clay bar it. Alright. Alright guys, so for some reason my pressure washer started working out. But anyways, I rinsed the car off, got as much debris as off, you know, with just the hose as I could. I'm gonna go ahead and now wash the coat with the decontamination soap. What did I say? I'm washing the car with the decontamination soap. That's what I meant. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash it. I got the 2-bucket method right here. So one's with soap, one's with just water. And yeah, let me go ahead and wash the car. So I'm using the iron remover, and then I'm gonna clay bar the car. So you always do chemical decontamination before you do the mechanical portion. So you spray it with the iron remover, and then you go ahead and clay bar the car. All right, guys. So last step for the wash is I'm out of Glide, but you can use pretty much soap. You know, soap. If I'm using a clay mitt and soap as my lubricant. That's kind of like the process. I'm gonna go around and do the whole car. If you have Glide, you can use that. I'm being cheap, and I'm just using the Decon soap as my lubricant. So it's kind of what I'm doing now. And I'm just going through the whole car, and you can definitely feel where these spots are that are troublesome. All right, guys, that's it. I have a Adams drying towel. These are like my favorite towels. I can do like 2 or 3 cars with this before I have to like put it in the dryer. But I went ahead and dried off the FJ. So just to go over what we did today, I showed you, of course, the parts that came in. So I'm not too worried about the grill piece. The plastic pieces that you see here, and on the other side, those I'm gonna remove. I'm gonna resand, and then I'm gonna paint those. Everything else, same with the mirrors. So the rear view mirrors, I'm gonna take those off, sand those down, repaint those as well. Everything's gonna be in black. This piece is actually plastic on the FJ. I ordered it. It's just going to take a lot longer to get in. So when I go ahead and compound the car, I'm not going to do this piece. It's going to be a kind of a waste. I'm going to do every other pretty much thing on the truck. The roof is by far the worst thing on this vehicle. It's pretty bad, and I'll show you like when I go ahead and compound the car at what I have to do to it. I'm gonna try to work around the rack. I really don't want to take off the rack. Really, I'm not getting this truck to be perfect condition, because I know it's not gonna be, and I'm gonna be taking this thing off-roading. Just so you guys know, I'm not gonna be like garage queening this. And to give you guys a heads up, it won't fit in my garage. It's a little bit too high because it is lifted. So I'm gonna have to compound the car outside. I know I'm gonna get a lot of slack for this, but just bear with me. I'm not looking for it to be perfect. I really just want a little bit of a shine before I ceramic coat it, and then I'm trying to keep it like low maintenance as possible, because I am gonna be taking this pretty much everywhere. So the easier it is to wash this truck, the better for me. So I'm gonna just hit it with the compound. Pretty much do like a 2-step. I'm gonna do like a microfiber pad and then a finishing pad, and then literally that is it. I'm gonna try to finish this up tomorrow. So this part was the decon wash, and getting pretty much prepared for the compound and ceramic coating stage. So that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow, hopefully. Thank you guys for watching, and if you are new to the channel, go ahead and like and subscribe, and thanks for looking at my new FJ. Peace.